Hey guys, it's time for another art time with Nick. We're going to do a nice insomniac draw because I'm feeling the pain from some old injuries and if I'm going to sit up. I might as well do something with it. So we'll be getting, oops, sorry. There we go. We're just going to get right into it today. Yes, I have my camera off, so I'm not really looking too good for camera right now. Gonna go make a new image. I kind of like this page size because it fits really nice in an 8.5 by a 5.5. Gives it a little bit of wiggle room. 600 resolution. This is where I come to play, folks. I'm not really expecting anybody in the chat. I don't even know what I'm drawing yet. But sometimes you just want to come out and you want to play. And I do enough on the show that sometimes I have to be just a little I think I'll say kind to myself and give myself just a bit of wiggle room so I can do what I want to do. And I think right now I'm just going to draw some fun characters. Maybe I'll add a background. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm just in a very particular mood. And since I'm in a particular mood, I'm just going to kind of dig right into it. I hope you don't mind. As always, we're made possible by indiecd.org, your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, musicians, creatives. And I'm just going to do probably some nice anthro art. I haven't done anthro art in a bit. Just feel like sketching. Not really challenging myself with this right now. Just sometimes you just want to get up and play with the pencils, you know? You want to just make something that's a little entertaining. And like I said, I don't know how much I'm going to do. I don't know if this is going to turn into a full sketch page. Oh, I forgot to hit record, didn't I? I just forget to hit record time lapse. That's all right, though. We'll throw that out there. Do this. We'll do this. It's nice sometimes when you can't sleep, instead of wallowing in it or whatever. Take a break from whatever's on your mind and just do a little bit of art. Draw something. I had a wonderful time in the chat for I think it's Art Style Kamikaze. I can't remember the name of the program, but it's put by C. Michael Lanning and Jaden Lanning, and it was a very entertaining time. I'm awake. I feel like just doing some art warm up to get myself feeling together, you know? I'm not doing a lot of construction lines. Right or wrong, like I said. This one isn't the serious art. This isn't making something for a thumbnail or a commission. I have a lot of busyness coming up right now in my world. And when I have a lot, it can feel like a lot, you know? Yes, this is I've done this pose many times. So this is almost, almost more of a warm-up than actual anything else, which is fine. And I know a lot of you guys prefer Dan Hollifield's music, and it really is a lot better, but right now, I want something, I just need to chill. And I'm loving that I get to chill. Do this. I have to decide what kind of outfit I want to put her in, and colors and all that. This is just, like I said, this is just a chill day. You gotta have those. I might move her on. I'm not sure yet. Down a bit though. There we go. going to come here, one out here, keep her substantial. Like, I want thickness of the collar. Cut in. Oops. Yeah. I switched colors on myself. That's okay. Let's just make it a little darker then. I don't care. So this is what I call the blues anyway. Blue layer. What I need to find is some royalty-free Delta blues. That'd be a great thing for nights like this. I'm a big fan of a gentleman by the name of Justin Johnson. Plays amazing slide guitar Delta blues. And you know, forgive me, but sometimes I just like to wallow in some late night music. I think about that which was, or might be, or whatever. And that's what art should let you do, I think. Art should always be freeing of your intentions. It should always make you more of who you are. You should always accentuate and not diminish. And I know right now my energy seems probably a little more chill than usual, a little more mellow. That's kind of the point of this kind of stream. And friends, sometimes late at night or very early in the morning, it's nice to just sit back, do some art. Maybe I want to do something else though with her pose. Do I want to make her sitting on something? Yeah, that's at least more interesting. I'll break up her pose a bit. This is obviously not the kind of work I should be doing if I were awake. I should be writing on my novel, which I will be very soon, because Paints and Hellfire has gone so well, people are asking for, well, where's the next? And if that's the case, I have to provide my audience with what they want. But I've been kind of living in that universe for a while, and I take my head out, go somewhere else, do something else. Let me get my eraser. And I realize this is probably real bright on you guys right now. So let me see if I can't do something about that later. Blend mode, multiply. Pull it down. Fill. Have it 10% gray. Yeah, let's go to full 30. That's not 30. That's 30. There we go. Now it stands out just a little bit easier. That's a little easier on your eyes. And for the people who are worried, yes, I'm wearing my proper glasses. But I just felt like it was a needful thing for me to... Oops, wrong pen. Get my going black. Let's just do that. Let's go next layer. And I'll zoom in and I'm experimenting with and I know, sloppy Nick. Okay, do I want 0? Actually, I want to try the pencil that I've been using. Yeah, and I want to take it up to about an 8 instead of a 5. I'm going to try to slow down. Slowing down is really hard for me. It's actually physically painful sometimes. In part, I spent so much of my art time. Well, art has always been what do we want to call it? Dubious isn't the right word, but a dangerous thing. It has always been something that people have tried to stop me from doing. And as such, if I'm doing it, I have to get it done and then get it hidden. And then, you go to uh, do some convention pieces, and you don't have time to mess around. People are at a gaming convention or a writing convention or whatever, festival. They don't want to sit around and wait for their art. I also really normally love heavier lines because heavier lines hide a lot of sins. Come here, I won't pull this opacity to just a bit to make my actual line work pop once everything out. Because, that is the classic mix on the wrong layer again. By forcing myself to do something I'm really uncomfortable with, when I'm too tired to be mad at myself for forcing myself to do something I'm uncomfortable with, let me see something. Oh, I guess I have a little stabilization on. Well, it's not a setting I've moved, but I was talking to, I believe it's C. Michael Lanning, and he mentioned stabilization. Now, it's too bad. This may be one where I may pencil it like I would pencil a picture and then ink over it like I would ink a picture. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to force myself to be uncomfortable. I'm trying to force myself to use thin lines, which I'm not usually comfortable with. I do a style I haven't dealt with in a while. It's been a while since I've really done furry/anthro art. At least of any time or quality. Well, not quality. But, oops. Okay. He's got some almost wolf girl action all of a sudden. I was expecting it to be a traditional cat girl, but there's a little something else going on there. I haven't quite figured out what yet. But, we'll see. Actually, it has been a long time. But like Star Trek Enterprise, I've got faith of the heart. Can't believe I made that joke. See, that's what I can get away with when I do a stream. No one is in the chat. Stop me. I'm sitting here drawing. Cute little cat girl kind of situation. Like I said, she almost has a touch of the I don't know. I don't know, guys. Sometimes you got to work through it, you know? You got to work through the drawing, work through your mood, work through whatever's on your mind. Let your mind go a little fallow, blank. And just chill, because there's so much going on. And I know for a lot of us, it can get, frankly, overwhelming. I have no problem with that. problem is when you can't stop realizing that, hey, it might be a little rough on you right now. And you stop giving yourself, my wife always calls it grace. Wow, that was the wrong pen. That's what happens when I bump the wrong pen because I'm so used to using a different pen. I must have been using Zero to do some heavy black work last time I played with one of my favorite pens, but yeah. Come back and do some heavier line work on these, but I'll do it with a heavier pen after I've done all the base work. I like to play with the line weight. Do I know what this is? Not really. But since it's in slightly cyberpunk mode, well, grab the wrong color. Undo any line I did there. Get my black back. I'm working on Clip Studio Pro 1.0, and I'll use it as long as it lets me. I love this program. I love it because it works so well. I paid for me, a truly vast sum to have access to it. I think I actually bought the wrong version, because had I bought the other version, I'd have access to it on my other devices. But I'm okay with it because it means I have it and I can draw on it. I do not know. When people ask me what my computer specs are, I'd have to look it up again. But it's much, much better than anything I've ever had. That was made possible by Joe Bachman of IndieCD.org, because he basically, I think he got tired of my computer difficulties. And since I work in part promoting his website, IndieCD.org, I guess it warranted him giving me assistance. That's better. She needs to, I might add some earrings. I don't know. This is old-timey stuff. I just got in the mood to draw. I know some people get offended by this style of art. That's okay. I mean, nobody likes everything. I do a lot of styles of art. I do classic landscapes. I do sci-fi. I do impressionist stuff. So if you don't like one thing I draw, that's okay. This one I'm drawing for me. I'm still trying to figure out the bells and whistles I'm putting on this outfit, because Sketch Nick did not leave Inking Nick much detail for some of this. Like, I have a lot of faith in myself, apparently. Just sort of pull whatever I need from the ether? I don't know. Just don't do that. But the nice thing is I get to do this, in relative peace, relative sanity for a little while. A little bit of quiet while I doodle. I think there's at least some portion of appreciation from yours truly. Even though I'm on stage sometimes and people don't know it, it's okay too. Just coming on and drawing. If you're in the chat and you want to chat, well, I'm good for that too. But like I said, this is just I can't sleep, so I will kind of do some stuff to increase my likelihood of getting something akin to sleep. Just play around with some sketches. And I keep bumping when I do those smooth arcs. The color grab, the eyedropper. That's okay. But yeah, if you do watch this, probably in a rerun, okay. I did not expect anybody to watch any of this. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. If this isn't your jam, politely explain to me why. If you're just bugged by furry stuff, that's okay. I get messages sometimes, and some people are watching and some people aren't. They'll say different things, and that's part of the gig. Part of the gig is understanding that the audience is going to say stuff. And I know that affects a lot of people, but most of the time I try not to let it get to me too hard. Good or bad, to be honest. And that's not saying I don't appreciate compliments, to be honest. I bloody well need them. But only if they're earned. Wait, I moved that to there. Oh, no, that belt there. Drop. Undo that. Undo that and undo that and undo that. And am I on the wrong layer? What's going on? I know what's going on. I snapped the one hole. There we go. But it is mellowing me out, and I hope you're finding it enjoyable. If you're not, well, like I said, it's okay. You have to do art for you at the end of the day. It has to be something that you want, something that speaks to you. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. There. That was my hand shaking. Woo. But I want you guys to always feel comfortable creating and drawing whatever falls on your mind. And I hit the wrong button out of reflex. I don't need that heavy pen. Dang it. It keeps trying to come back. It's like, it's not your time yet. You get to do that on a different layer. After I've had these nice fine lines out for a minute. Because I'm trying something new. Am I talking to my computer? Yes. Am I talking to myself as much as I talk to the computer? Yeah, that too. Let's get that there. Here. Okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. I may have to play with some of these angles. That's okay. Go. You guys know me. There's no way she's not wearing gloves or, fingerless gloves of some kind. I like that look, and it fits the kind of cyberpunk aesthetic I'm going for. Let's see. That works. That mostly works. I want to tinker with that jacket a bit, but like I said, this is not a serious art piece. This is a nice, clean, chill piece. Hi, Josh. Good to see you. I'm having a bit of an insomniac night, so I thought I'd do a bit of artwork. Hope you're doing well. Feeling better after the shenanigans of Thursday night? Or Friday night, sorry. My nights get a little busy. I'll be going to bed soon because it's 4:30 roughly where I am, and I need to get some sleep before I can do anything tomorrow. But given how I feel, a little bit of art won't hurt too much. I'm glad you're doing better, sir. I hope what we talked about helps your hands a bit. Now, let's see. I'm almost down. Let's see. Am I down to the down to where I need to put the knee pad? Like so. Circle like that. Just pull that in, drink some strapping in there. We have time for that, we have space for that. Cool. I don't know if I like that line. Let's see. And I know, well, I don't like that line at all. That's just gross. There we go. It'll do. I could fix that, but we'll get there too. Now, get that leg out, and that leg out, which means I have to do something along this line to deal with the difference and go so. Oh, that's not bad. Let's zoom out real quick and have a look, see what we got going on before I. Also, I have an arm that I've completely neglected, and I'll be drawing just off the cuff. Hand's a little small. That it's obvious that there is material there. There we go. It's just out of a different class to get more flexibility. I need to that angle a bit better. There we go. And I guess her hand's over here. That's fine. This layer, see what we got going. That's not bad. For me, it's not bad at all. Larger tail like that. Come up over here. Let's see, am I at the bottom? I am nowhere near the bottom. Excellent. If I can do that, get my eraser. Oh, have a good night, man. Good. Hey, you go ahead. Get some sleep. Storms woke you up? Yeah, the storms coming into my area are waking me up, I think. Just old pains. trying to decide how I want to color this image. Oh, I'm tired, guys. Might be coming on time for me to wrap this one up. I don't know. I'm gonna just sit and look around a bit. Hand looks a little small, but again, that happens when I'm just playing. It's harder to keep track of the vibes, but that's still not bad line work. All in all, tail's still a little rough. Tails are rough. It's just part of the nature. There's another layer. Yeah. Come over here to the mark. Gray 30. Yep. One color. This should be multiply. There we go. I can see that. There. This should be multiply. Thank you. Ah, I see what happened. Okay, cool. When I hit undo, it undid the layer, not undid the multiply. So now I'm gonna just. This might just stay grayscale. I'm not sure. There's some energy here that I'm not used to. If I like it, I'm going to let it park there a bit. If I don't, I'll move it around. Now I may lighten up the overall shadows that I'm doing. Not quite sure yet. This is awfully heavy and awfully dark. I'm going to actually have to get rid of that because there's a lot of light there that I'm missing. So I need something in like that. That's a little closer. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to play with this. I've known some truly amazing artists, and I've had the privilege to, guys, work with a few of them and be friends with a few of them. They come and they go into your life, but the lessons that you pick up, you never forget. Yep, we're just chilling now. Play with these. Shade lines, play with what the image is trying to tell me, I don't know. I just know that in a bit I'm going to cuddle up. I'm going to gonna write. I'm gonna write on my next horror novel, Hates and Hellfire 2. It has another title part, but you don't get that until it's really ready to be released. In part because I may elect to change the name. A lot of it depends on how talkative the story gets about what characters. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Because part of the other side of things that's keeping me awake. Let's put my eraser a little bit on that one. That's this. There we go. I'll clip the opacity on that just a bit. That's not bad. I mean, not great, but it's not bad. I'm just tempted to do something really weird, like grayscale it in a little. Yeah, I like how that's going along. It's giving it that very penciled in feel. May have to clean up a little bit over there, but that's okay. Let's see. I add a little bit of this pigment here. It's funny, I'm thinking in terms of pigment. It's digital art and I'm seeing its pigments, but pigments on grayscale of all things, but where my art decides to take me today. And sometimes, guys, that's where you gotta go. You gotta kind of just let your muse guide you. Let the door that your mind opens up, the technique your body's saying, hey, give that a try. And just let it happen. I do hope all the noises my stomach's making don't transfer over. That would be embarrassing. I don't think my mic's that good. You're probably having trouble hearing me as is. That's okay. I think I'm going to make this guy a bit bigger though. So let me switch over to my biggie size. There we go. Gives me a few layers of shade to play with. Brings a lot of stuff up. Lived in look. I like that. I like that. Yeah. Does mean I need to come over here and do some things, but I'm okay with that too. So there's a little very subtle pop of color. Right there. With the buttons too. Well, that should be smaller if I'm doing that. I'm gonna fix that. Look at the technology. I probably should zoom in more, but I am sleepy. I gotta zoom in and do something. But no, that's too. That's a little bit too. No, maybe not. It's potent, certainly. Is it too much? Guess I couldn't trust myself with the fine lines after all. Having the hot do something. Oh god, this is so sloppy when I look at it this close. Oh, I did not realize it was so sloppy when I look at it that close. That's funny. That's too much over there. Redo that one. There we go. Still not bad. Like that. What happened? What just happened there? Tell them what I'll tell you. Just hit undo. There we go. Let's just undo. There we go. Put that there. I think it's going to pop better though, and I do like good pop. I don't know. Anybody who watches this, let me know. I may just do it both ways because I can. I just make this layer disappear and just put the basic line work out. But we're getting really close to being done with this, whether we like it or not. But those lines got a lot of hand on them. Get some sleep real soon, and I'll see you all Monday for Never Mind the Furthermore. I don't know. I kind of like the way this one came out anyway. I'm not sure. There's a lot going on here. Is it sloppy? Kinda. Add another layer. One mode. Multiply. Grab my fill. I'm almost done with this picture. Let's get it. Refer only to editing layer. Bonk, bonk. Now I get my eraser out. We start carving out the image just a little bit at a time. Now I can play with where I want the light to be, where I think the light would be. And it'll give it depth. I don't know. You guys tell me if you like it. I know I was very, I want to say self-serving in this, but sometimes, like I said, you have to just have a time or an episode where it isn't about the show. It isn't about trying to sell my amazing books, the I don't like that. I'll leave the face out of that. I want the eyes to pop. I do want the nose. Shine just a little bit because I think it's funny. Maybe just a little bit right here. Like the line. The light doesn't care what it's supposed to hit. The light's going to hit what it wants to hit. Sort of the nature of it. Oddly non-consensual daylight. But I like this because one of my favorite things to do, not there, was doing the scratch offs. But I guess I'm doing a full hour show. That's okay. I won't tell if you won't tell. You guys are going to narc on me, aren't you? That's okay. A lot to be said, a lot to be done. Still not where I want to be. I don't like that either. Interesting. Even though, oh, yeah, I like that part. I want you part of it before. I don't know. It's a fun one. Old school. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I'm going to wrap it up right about here. I'll sign off on it. One of the given inking layers. Almost. Okay. Right there. Just a bit. Sure that those lines are visible. That'll do. Oh, not perfect, but I think it's a good one. And I think you guys, if you watch this, you got a little bit of lessons out of some playing with light. Not a lot. It's not perfect. I need to play with it some more, which I might revisit. But frankly, I am so tired right now. Let me see my eraser. Should be something in that. And that. Go. Take that out because I don't want the light to escape. There we go. There we are. That looks better. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'll get this up on DA, share the rest. Guys, keep drawing, keep creating. Because as long as you do, as long as you're making something, you can edit it, you can improve it, but you can't edit a blank page. I love you, and I'll see you all Monday for Never Mind the Furthermore. You guys have a great night or morning or whatever. I love you, and you should too. Toodles.